In his name we pray, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prevost. Of course, Mr. Prevost, our chairman and founder, he's also holds a Master's of Business Administration degree from UNI and a Master's in Public Administration from Harvard University, and is a former Minister of Tourism of Dominica. And one of his main interests now is in helping to rebuild the NGO sector. Thank you very much for blessing this kind occasion. Mayor of the City of Roseau, Her Worship Hermine Royer, Chairman of the International Shopping Malls, Mr. Lawrence Prigo and Mrs. Prigo, General Manager of the Prevost Cenimall, Ms. Vanessa Prigo, Ms. Sarah Honeychurch, representing Guest of Honor, Dr. Lennox Honeychurch, President and members of the Waitukubuli Artist Association, sponsors, specially invited guests, tenants and staff of the Prevost Cenimall, the press, family, friends, artists, and art enthusiasts. Bonsoir. Buenas noches. Mabrika. A pleasant evening to all, and welcome to the grand opening of the Paradise of Colors and Expressions Art Exhibition 2025, hosted by the Waitukubuli Artist Association in collaboration with the Prevost Cenimall. I am Adisa Britton. You may know me as Miss Dominica 2023, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you as assistant to the manager of Prevost Cenimall and the mistress of ceremony and an artist to this very special occasion. Paradise of Colors and Expressions marks the Waitukubuli Artist Association's first exhibition centered on the theme of cultural heritage and the celebration of Dominica's rich history. The exhibition will run from today, October 10, to November 14, 2025, right here in the heart of the city of Roseau at the historic Prevost Cenimall, formerly known as the Carib Cinema. This evening and over the next month, rhythm, language, and tradition takes center stage, reimagined through contemporary art, offering a dynamic, culturally enriching experience. It is a proud addition to Dominica's Creole season calendar for 2025, featuring the brilliance, creativity, and artistic excellence of more than 23 young and upcoming artists in Dominica. This exhibition is a testament of the shared commitment and vision of the Waitukubuli Artist Association and the Prevost Cenimall to the development and promotion of the arts and culture in Dominica. It is my honor to welcome you as we explore the Paradise of Colors and Expressions Art Exhibition 2025. In the language of our Kabanago ancestors, I Wabuli, welcome. At this time, I will invite the award-winning filmmaker for his movie Uncivilized and the president of the Waitukubuli Artist Association since the beginning of this year to deliver his opening remarks. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Michael Lees.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, members of the media, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the opening of Waitukubuli Artist Association's Paradise of Colors and Expressions exhibition, presented in collaboration with the Prevost Cenimall. My name is Michael Lees, and I have the privilege of serving as the current president of the association. It's a true pleasure to have you with us this evening to celebrate the vibrant showcase of Dominican creativity, which is also outside. As Aditya mentioned, you'll find works of over 23 wall members, each piece exploring the limitless possibilities of form and color. And I'm confident that not only will you enjoy the exhibition, but that you'll find something that speaks to you, something you may even wish to take home for your wall or as a meaningful gift as the Christmas season approaches. Formed just after Hurricane Maria, Wa is now 8 years old and has grown in ways few of us could have imagined at the outset. A truly remarkable feat for those of you who have worked in groups before can surely appreciate. Over the years, we've hosted exhibitions, painted the murals you see brightening our streets, schools, and businesses, held public discussions, hosted classes, and most importantly, built a community of artists capable of achieving what none of us could do alone. In just the past 2 years, we've reached some incredible milestones. We secured support from the Commonwealth Foundation, the Aid Bank, the GEMS Foundation, and UNDP to establish our very first Home for Wa, a refurbished container space we're excited to share with you, where we'll host classes, performances, and exhibitions. We've expanded our educational program, painted our largest murals to date, and created employment for our local artists. Our members' work has been featured in newly opened local galleries and represented Dominica regionally at CAFA and Carafesta, as well as other regional exhibitions. We also formed a new partnership with an artist collective in Martinique, a collaboration that we're confident will strengthen the cultural bridge between our islands. And over the years, through our artist community, groups like Waitukubuli and Mission Improbable, Dominica's first circus and improv groups, were born. Through WA's support and access to funding, they've been able to acquire equipment, stage performances, and expand Dominica's cultural landscape even further. I share all this not just to highlight what we've done, but to remind us of the vital role WA plays, both in the hearts of our artists and in the life of the public. However, we are now at a critical juncture. To borrow from Mr. Billy Doctorow's analogy about Thea Lafon, when Thea was working in the day and training in the evening, she was able to win silver. But when the DOC enabled her to train full-time, she began winning gold. Right now, many of our artists are doing the equivalent of working, training, and running the DOC, holding day jobs, pursuing their own artistic careers, and running WA. That level of commitment is inspiring, but unfortunately, it isn't sustainable. To continue the amazing work this organization has achieved, to reach greater heights, and to ensure our artists can achieve the maximum potential, we need your help. By early next year, our goal is to hire an executive vice president who can ensure the timely execution of the organization's mission, ensuring continuity, consistency, and the realization of the many dreams of our artists, and most importantly, to better support our members. If you see value in the work we're doing, if you believe, as we do, that art enriches not only our lives, but our society, I invite you to support us in any way you can. Even modest contributions, when shared among a few, can make a profound difference. Through your help, we can ensure that artistic expression, intellectual exchange, and creativity continue to flourish in Dominica for our children and their children to come. If interested in supporting, and you're here, find me after the ceremony, please. Or if online, you can contact us at Kubuli Arts on Facebook or Instagram, or kubuliarts@gmail.com. Before I close, I'd like to thank the sponsors and partners who made tonight possible. Prevost Cenimall, Seacliff Gin, Issa Trading, Pirates, Campbell's, Archipelago, and of course the media, and all who continue to invest in the arts, as well as those instrumental in making this exhibition happen. Ms. Vanessa Prevost, Shayla Johnson, Margot LaRoque, and Carol Sorrento. I also want to give a heartfelt thank you to our board members for their incredible dedication over the past 2 years, and to our members. Thank you for your creativity, your openness, and your perseverance through both the bright and challenging moments. And finally, we honor those who laid the foundation. Earl Etienne, whose vision gave birth to the association, Lowell Royer, who led WA for 6 years with immense dedication and sacrifice, and Dr. Lennox Honeychurch, who is a special honoree for this exhibition, and whose work has been foundational for arts, history, and culture. With that, I invite you to enjoy the rest of the evening and the many events to come over the next few weeks, including Lyrics Under the Stars, tomorrow at 6? Yep, 7? Cool. And our upcoming panel discussions hosted in conjunction with Our Green Spirit, led by Shimmer Roll. Thank you, and may we continue to celebrate the color, creativity, and spirit of Dominican.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Lees. I think he deserves another round of applause. This evening, of course, is indeed a celebration of talent and artistic expression. And right now, I would, of course, really like to call on one of the curators for this exhibition. She's also the secretary of the Waitukubuli Artist Association, and she has a passion for everything related to arts. Please welcome Ms. Sheila Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Alicia. So my name is Sheila Johnson, for those who don't know me personally, and for those who do, hi friends. The Paradise of Colors and Expression exhibition is a celebration of our arts and culture here in Dominican. Each of our artists blend their own personal stories together, and we welcome you to take a step into our livelihood. It's an absolute honor for me to be speaking here tonight at the historical site of Prevost Cenimall. I would like to extend great thanks to Mr. Norris Prevost and Ms. Vanessa Prevost, who have not only reached out to us for the second installment of this art exhibition here at this site, but also being very encouraging and extending their and honoring what we do here and the importance of the arts. I've been a part of the Waitukubuli Artist Association now for roughly 4 years, and I must say, it's had an astounding impact on my own personal artistic career. I can really say that WA sticks to its motto of elevating creativity. I must also extend my thanks to our president, Mr. Michael Lees, and our vice president, Ms. Janae Bell. They are a constant inspiration to me, and also Mr. Lowell Royer, for allowing me the space at his Spire Art Studio to create my pieces. I can only wish to bring to younger and up-and-coming artists what the amazing artists before me have done for me. Being surrounded by the best of the best artists who keep encouraging each other to dream larger than life and beyond is really an inspiration. In this day and age, it's so hard enough to stay positive. That's why I dedicate my life to my art forms and the fostering of spaces where we can come together and create to inspire. To have the space to be creative and just express yourself is truly what the world needs right now. So, I would like to welcome everyone to this art exhibition, Paradise of Colors and Expressions. Please tell your family, friends, everyone is welcome at this exhibition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson. And of course, you heard her, folks. Everyone is welcome. So next time, bring your friends and your families to see the beauty that our artists in Dominican can create. Right now, we will take a musical interlude. So please welcome to the stage Avatar Omish, who will wow us with some of his talents.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
My name is Avatar Omish. Tonight I'm going to be singing a song, one of my original songs. It's called Difference. In the song I say I a lot, but although I'm referring to myself, I feel like a lot of us as artists can, internalize it for ourselves as well. So I hope you enjoy the song. And I feel so different right now, right now, right now. And I was never a part of the crowd, the crowd, the crowd. And I feel so different right now, right now, right now. And I was never a part of the crowd. The crowd, the crowd. I feel misjudged again, I wonder why I'm feeling it though. It's cause I'm different and I'm challenging the status quo. I feel it in my heart, my soul, and I'm not letting it go. So take your seats and let me tell you what I'm going through. Some ups, a lot of downs, and on the molly telling the truth. But if you really wanna know me, I'm not better than you. But I feel so different right now, right now, right now. And I was never a part of the crowd, the crowd, the crowd. And I feel so different right now, right now, right now. And I was never a part of the crowd, the crowd, the crowd, the crowd. I feel misjudged again, I wonder why I'm feeling it though. It's cause I'm different and I'm challenging the status quo. I feel it in my heart, my soul, and I'm not letting it go. So take your seats and let me tell you what I'm going through. Some ups, a lot of downs, and on the telling the truth. But if you really wanna know me, I'm not better than you. No, no, I'm not better than you. Whoa, I just work harder than you. Whoa, no, I'm not better than you. Whoa, I just work harder than you. Yeah, no, I'm not better than you. Thank you.
Thank you, Avatar Omish. That was very beautiful. Now, the Prevost Cenimall has been a major supporter of the arts and cultural preservation and would have collaborated to host the Echoes of Resilience art exhibition last year. Miss Vanessa Prevost has been our general manager since 2017, and she is very passionate about the preservation of natural resources and cultural heritage. She holds a master's degree in World Heritage at Work and Cultural Projects for Development. Let's give a big hand to our main sponsor as we receive remarks from the General Manager of the Prevost Cenimall, Miss Vanessa Prevost.
Good evening, everyone. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you again. I think everybody on this podium has welcomed you, so welcome again to the Prevost Cenimall and this launching of its second collaborative art exhibition with the Waitukubuli Artist Association. Wow. This exhibition, entitled Paradise of Colors and Expressions, is centered on the theme of cultural heritage and the celebration of Dominica's rich history as expressed in art. The Prevost Cenimall, as you know, is also an important historic building and business. It is Inside the Prevost Cenimall is housed the original Carib Cinema building, which is an Art Deco architectural style building built in the 1950s. And it is preserved and captured in the paintings of one of Dominica's top artists, Earl Etienne, deceased, as you can see to the back on the wall behind me. One of the highlights of last year's exhibition was the honoring of Mr. Earl Darius Etienne, who was one of Dominica's most outstanding artists. Later in tonight's program, the Prevost Cenimall will have the distinct privilege of bestowing its award of excellence onto another Dominican, another great artist, Dr. Lennox Honeychurch. When Prevost Cenimall launched its 30th anniversary celebrations 1 year ago, I invited our patrons to rediscover the Prevost Cenimall, and I led you through a virtual tour of the Prevost Cenimall. I also made some promises. I promised you new things would be happening at the Prevost Cenimall during its 30th anniversary year, and I dare to say we have not disappointed. Where we are currently in the courtyard was once decorated with flowers and plants, but tonight many of you may have noticed that the plants in the courtyard are no longer flowers, but as you look around, you will see spices, fruit trees, and even yams. Starting from the corner to my right, you will see vanilla, cocoa, and ruku. On the other side to my left, you will see coffee, lime, and even babaule climbing up onto the bamboo. We also have a bay leaf and a calabash tree. This transformation of plants into the Prevost Cenimall courtyard is part of the creative cultural vision to connect you with the food in Dominica, and in particular the restaurants at the Prevost Cenimall. Looking to the first floor overlooking the courtyard, you will see the new Signal shop opening just this past Monday, making Shelley and Signal Band easily accessible right here at the Prevost Cenimall. Moving from the courtyard here on Kennedy Avenue, on the side of the building towards Old Street, you will see corner veranda. There is a new downtown billboard, and continuing along past Occasions Gift Shop and past Shine Union, just before the entrance of Elmwood Movies and To Connection, you will notice the new Prevost Cenimall showroom. Both the downtown billboard and the Prevost Cenimall showroom offer opportunities to business organizations, NGO groups, families, and individuals, as a matter of fact, to anyone, to promote their businesses, their events, and their special occasions. And of course, today we culminate our anniversary year with tonight's launching of the Paradise of Colors and Expressions art exhibition. There is no question that the Prevost Cenimall is more than just shopping and eating. Prevost Cenimall is truly a Dominican experience with a lot to rediscover. This vision of the Prevost Cenimall is to be real and enjoyable Dominican experience. To do this, the Prevost Cenimall, along with its restaurants, shops, and the cinema, have regularly hosted cultural performances by our cultural partners, our folk drummers and dancers, like the Warner Jinping Band and our Kalinago cultural groups, and steel pan groups, among many others. Shelley and Signal Band, our brand ambassadors, and Hysteria Carnival has been hosted in the Prevost Cenimall for the past 10 years. And now the Paradise of Colors and Expressions art exhibition. The Dominican experience is our culture, and we are proud to support and promote our culture, both traditional and modern, in all its aspects, through our plants, our food, our art, our music, our dance, and our carnival. Like the NDFD's Creole in the Street and the TV Lash Creole, the Paradise of Colors and Expressions arts exhibition being presented by WA is a display of our culture and a further enrichment of the Creole season agenda. We therefore invite all Dominicans and visitors to our nature island to enjoy the Creole season, to enjoy the World Creole Music Festival, to enjoy the TV Lash Creole, to enjoy the Paradise and Colors of Expression art exhibition, and to enjoy life more at the Prevost Cenimall. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Prevost. Very passionate, of course, about the arts, culture, and heritage. At this time, we will take another form of entertainment, but this time as a poem, which from Michelle Lewis, who is a budding poet, artist, and creative. She will also be one of the artists displaying artworks at the exhibition. So I'd like you to welcome her. Let's give her a big hand.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening at this second exhibition, Paradise of Colors and Expression. I'm Michelle Lewis, and I would like to share a poem, or my free-flowing thoughts, as I call them. Color is important. Colors have impact on our emotions. Emotions are necessary for expression. Many things need water to thrive in life, to survive. So, what's a life without color? Think about it. No emotion or expression. No evolution, no reflection, no way to express happiness or distress. When there's no sunshine, just rain, no stars or moonlight at night, what's so creative to do? I think being an artist, a creative, is a blessing. An artist has a special connection, the ability to tap into the divine. On the days when there's no sunshine, we know just how to capture or create the light. With each brushstroke, we know how to carve out the emotions of our mind. For when there is distress, best bet, an artist will be there to express. Each color, a feeling. Perfect composition of calm in chaos. An artist knows how to create a paradise of colors and expression. So, welcome to this slice of paradise that the Wall family has created. I hope each one of you will find some warmth within this exhibition of colors and expression. Perhaps a special connection with each piece inside. Inspiration for the rainy days whenever you might feel out of place. A work of art can always be your safe space. Inspiration to live life in full color. Thank you.
Thank you. Such impactful words, Miss Michelle Lewis. Let's give her another hand, right? As you would have heard earlier, one of the highlights of last year's exhibition was the honoring of Earl Darius Etienne. And tonight we have the distinct privilege of bestowing an award of excellence upon another great artist, Dr. Leonard Honeychurch. I would like to invite Mrs. Joan Prevost to deliver his citation. Mrs. Joan Prevost is an attorney at law and a founding member of the Prevost Cenimall team, and along with Dr. Leonard Honeychurch were among the first broadcasters on Radio Wawaka in its early days. Let's give her a hand. Let's make her feel welcome.
I'm very honored to be able to read the citation, Dr. Leonard Honeychurch, on the occasion of the launch of Paradise of Colors and Expressions Art Exhibition here at the Prevost Cenimall. Leonard Honeychurch was born and raised in Dominica. A historian and anthropology graduate of the University of Oxford, He has published numerous books and academic papers on the history of Dominica and the Caribbean region. An expert in all aspects of Dominica's history and culture, his book, The Dominica Story, was the first history of the island. Dr. Honeychurch is best known to generations of students as the author of the secondary school textbook series, The Caribbean People. He won the Chevening and Commonwealth scholarships to Oxford University, where he read anthropology and museum studies to the master's and doctoral levels. He has an academic lecturing. He has worked as an academic, lecturing as an honorary research fellow at the University of the West Indies, as an archaeologist and a museum designer. His literary interests include the work of Jean Rhys, who was born in Dominica. He was instrumental in organizing the first conference on Rhys in 2004. He is an expert in the first peoples of the Caribbean and across the region. He has done seminal work and collected a prodigious amount of archival research on the Amerindian African contact. Dr. Honeychurch was an advisor on the restoration of Fort Frederick in Grenada and Fort Charlotte in St. Vincent. He was the designer of Betty's Hope Plantation Interpretation Center in Antigua and established the Dominican Museum in Roseau, the capital of Dominica. He is responsible for the restoration of Fort Shirley, the 18th century garrison in Cabritz National Park, where he developed an ecology and heritage center in the historic buildings. Additionally, he was actively involved in training tour guides and giving educational talks in villages for sustainable, responsible tourism, which provides economic activity for communities around heritage sites. In addition to his academic and conservationist work, Dr. Honeychurch has also been active in electoral politics. He served as an opposition legislator in Dominica from 1975 to 1979, and he was press secretary to Prime Minister Dame Eugenia Charles from 1981 to 82. His published works consist of books and numerous papers and articles on a variety of topics, ranging from the Amerindian people of the Lesser Antilles to West Indian literature. Much of his published works has helped shape the regional Caribbean history curriculum. Of his many books, The Caribbean People, 1979-95 as well, Caribbean Landmarks, Historic Events and Sites, 1983, Our Island Culture, 1982, The Dominica Story, 1974-1995, In the Forests of Freedom, The Fighting Maroons of Dominica, 2017, and Resistance, Refuge, Revival, The Indigenous Kalinigos of Dominica, 2024. With his many academic achievements and contributions, Dr. Honeychurch is at heart also a poet and an artist. Throughout his work, you find sketches, drawings, and paintings that encompass his love for Dominica. You will find a collage of some of his pieces on display in the exhibition upstairs. It is for his work in the arts, history, and the cultural preservation of Dominica we recognize him today. I would like to call upon his sister, Miss Sarah Honeychurch, to accept the award on his behalf. Unfortunately,
Can you all see us? Not really. Shall we come in front? Let's go in front. Yes.
Well, I'm honored to receive this award on behalf of my brother Leonard, who was unable to attend today.
Thank you very much. Can I move this citation so that everybody can read? It says, Award of Excellence presented to Dr. Lennox Honeychurch in recognition of your work in the arts, history, and cultural preservation of Dominica, 10th October 2025. We have come to the end of the formal section of this opening ceremony. At this time, I invite you to walk along the sidewalk towards the Emerald Movies entrance, where we'll cut the ribbon for the official opening of the exhibition. Thank you.
And stay tuned as we follow for the official ribbon cutting. And like we have been saying, this is an exciting time in Dominica Creole season. It's a very exciting time in Dominica. And we have another exciting activity, the exhibition. And while we pass in, we can just make you have a look of this lovely store here. So beautiful. And that's the showroom, I think. That's the showroom that was spoken about earlier. And this is the Emerald Movies entrance. And so that's one other place that you can go, especially those of you in our diaspora audience. When you come to Dominica for the Creole season, be sure to check out the Waitukubuli Artist Association exhibition. Last year was a hit, and so we expect this year to be even better. And of course, we will just give you a preview. We will not show you everything there is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paradise of Colors and Expressions exhibition. And to my left, you can see one of the first paintings into and this is our showroom. So if you want to rent the showroom for any kind of exhibition, you're welcome to do so. So we have the first piece here. So we're going to cut the ribbon and walk up the steps, and you are welcome to walk around
on the other side.
from the first and second side. Thank you. You can do it. You can do it. Here's another one. It's a bit of sorry. Yes, okay. Oh my God.
And we are going to view the art exhibition Paradise of Colors. And we have our enthusiastic crowd coming. Mrs. Prevost and the other artists and their families and supporters will be among the first to view. So this is the side entrance. Oh wow, absolutely lovely. And it says play me. This one says play me. So that's sculpture and tic-tac-toe. And you see another game, how to play. So it seems to be very interactive. Like I said before, I will not be showing everything there is, because if you see everything, then you will not come. So I'm just giving you a preview so that you will be excited to come and see. You want to play? You want to play? Don't know how to play? Oh, I'll play with you. Okay. So I'm going to try to compete here. Just a little bit of entertainment while we wait for them to be ready for the next activity. Oh well, somebody's playing with her, so that's good. And of course, this looks like sculpture, so it's all part of the exhibition. And I like the fact that it's very interactive, so it's not like you're just coming and watching, but they also have activities that you can do. And they are gathering quite a crowd here. Absolutely interested. So I think nobody won, and they will probably go again. And like I was saying, I think the game pieces are, of course, sculptures. So another form of artistic expression. So nobody won again. These seem to be very competitive individuals here who know what they're about. And they're going to try one more time. Oh, and there she has won. Congratulations. So this seems to be a wonderful addition, drawing many. We see another competitor. So again, don't think that the exhibition is just so that you can come and look at arts. It's very interactive. This is not the only game that's at the exhibition. Well, she seems to be a very technical thinking person. Okay, so there's another game over here. So this is something that you can bring your children to. They will not be bored, even if they do not want to look at the exhibition. You know, there are games that they can play. Are you the one who made this game? No? Oh, okay. Okay, so he's about to play. So it says draw the path to your piece. So it says how to play. Pick one prompt from the jar, respond to it, write a word, a short line, or make a drawing. Oh, he wants us to see he won. You say it's enjoyable, people. So make sure when you come down, you check this out. Okay, so let's see the path to his piece. He's not finished as yet. We'll see it in a little bit. And then it says, pick one prompt from the jar, respond to it, write a word, a short line, or make a drawing with the crayons. Stick it anywhere on the canvas. Take a moment to look around, read what others shared, and feel free to add more. Oh, so that's what it is. Oh, so we can look at what other people has done so far. And I love this. It says, don't be afraid to start. So I guess ultimately this will be a work of art in itself. So this is the path to his piece. So like I was saying before, thank you. Like I was saying before, that you are able to bring your family here and your younger ones can do some of these activities while you enjoy the exhibition itself. Okay, so I'll show you some of this photograph. And again, there is a lot here. There's a lot here. So this one, a collection of photos, and it says, in recognition of the works of Dr. Lennox Honeychurch in the arts, history, and the cultural preservation of Dominica, including paintings of murals in the Catholic churches of Soufriere, Grants Bay, Salibre, and Vilcaz, publication of the Dominican story, The Forest of Freedom, The Fighting Maroons. Oh, and that's all the books that he published, and we heard about them a little earlier. So these are some of Dr. Honeychurch's art and some of his photos as well. So this one is in the Cassibus Church. I think I'm right. If I'm not correct, somebody could just correct me in the comments. But I think I'm right, because I think I've been to the church a few times and I've seen this one. I think I've seen this one in one of his books. And I think all these are in his books. I have been a student of his. So this is actually at the Prevost Cenimall. I'm not a student of his, but a student in the Dominican system who used books of his. And that's a young Dr. Honeychurch right there. That's another young Dr. Honeychurch, and maybe I should know the people in the photo. I think the one at the turban is that lawyer. His name isn't coming at the moment. I don't think he's as active as he used to be anymore, but I think that's him. Again, somebody can just correct me in the chat. I'm a little young. I want to say this one is Cassie Bruce as well. And then we have a young Dr. Honeychurch painting away. I wonder if that's the Van Nuys building next to the 8 Bank. I'm not quite sure. So again, quite a lot to take in here. And we are getting ready to wind down. Again, this is at the Prevost Cenimall. This is at the Prevost Cenimall, and it is the Paradise of Colors and Expressions Art Exhibition. And of course, this is quality. It is really high class. This one is by Michael Lees, and you heard about him earlier. You will remember the name from the film Uncivilized. And I showed you one from Chanel Bethany. So again, this is really world class. It really is. We have come to expect great things from the Waitukubuli Artist Association. You will remember the display that they have on the bayfront with the name Dominica, very creative, very artistic, and very up to par. So again, this will be your interpretations when you come to this art show. We are just waiting for the vote of thanks and for anything else that they have prepared for us. There is a mini carnival costume showcase. Let me see if I can find where that is. I'll show you that. And then we'll say goodbye. So already quite a crowd is here. And that should tell you of the interest that is already growing here. Okay, I think I see the carnival costume. Okay, so while I'm passing, I can just show you while I'm passing. Otherwise, I'm not going to be showing too many. So I think this is the mini carnival costume section. And tell your friends, tell your family, we always depend on you to share the information. So even though you're not coming to Dominica this Creole season, but you have friends who are coming, do tell them to pass and support the art exhibition at the Prevost Cenimall. Hi, can you tell me what are your thoughts so far? Do you want to tell me what you think so far?
Oh, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. There's a lot of variety. It showcases a lot of very talented artists in Wa.
What did you say to someone who said, oh, I don't think I want to come? What did you say to someone?
Well, absolutely come, yes.
Okay. Okay, so we are just waiting for, this looks like a nice piece for somebody's living room, of course. So we are just waiting for the vote of thanks. And So we are about to say goodbye. As you can see, it's a growing crowd here this evening. So once again, we just encourage you to come and view the exhibition. It's called Paradise of Colors and Expressions, and it is by the Waitukubuli Artist Association in collaboration with the Prevost Cenimall. You can see some other beautiful ones in the background. And with this, I'll say goodbye and thanks for viewing, everyone. See you at Paradise of Colors and Expressions.